I got Frank Whoop and Keyshawn. So we're gonna get it started early. Um, a lot of people been asking me about this fight, what I thought about this fight, if it ever happened, between Frank Martin, Keyshawn Davis, silver medalist, 2000, what was it, 2020 Olympics. Um, Great fight in my eyes. Great fight because they both, to me, they on the same level. Same level because Keyshawn coming out of the amateurs as a silver medalist makes him for sure a made man. That's why the kid is so confident. Um, but at the same time, Frank Martin has earned the stripes. And even though he only 17-0, I mean 12 knockouts, at 28 years old, you know what I mean, he put some good work in. He showed some good talent. He displayed some good power. You know what I mean? The way he break guys down. You know what I'm saying? He's improved. He shows that he's improved over the years. Keyshawn come right out the gate blasting. I'm doing good. What's good? What's good? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Keyshawn coming out the gate blasting because he know, you know, following up behind all the past Olympians, you got to be hot. You know what I mean? You got to be hot. You got to come out, you know what I mean, not playing with these guys, and you got to be getting these rounds in, getting these knockouts. You know what I mean? However you going to do it, do it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of pressure on him, but he welcomes the pressure. You know what I mean? I feel like Keyshawn is not so much cocky, but I think he's very confident. I think he knows he's going to be a great fighter. He believes he is a great fighter. That he, you know what I mean, that he definitely will be champion one day. And I think he makes boxing interesting. A lot of people don't like hearing him talk, and that's kind of like where the backlash is coming for him. Is people think he just talk too much, but at the end of the day, the promoters have left it up to the fighters to sell the fights, and that's what he doing. You know what I mean? He making sure people remember his name. To me, it's definitely a 50-50 fight. Keyshawn, speed, I say about a B plus for speed. I don't think he the fastest guy around. Very strong though, physically strong. I give him like an A minus. He's a physically strong guy. Power, I give him like a B plus. His mental, I give him a B plus. I mean, being able to think in there, I think he could get better at it. When he's more patient, I think he a better fighter. But what I notice about Keyshawn, he don't like being patient. Now, Frank Martin, on the other hand, is very patient. Frank Martin is a real good boxer, but a good boxer puncher. He can punch. I think when he picks up the intensity, I think, I mean, that makes him a lot better fighter too. For the speed for Frank Martin, I give Frank Martin like, you know what I mean, an A minus for speed, power, like a B plus. I mean, athleticism, probably an A. I mean, he got some good shit with him. I like Frank Martin, but I like Keyshawn. I think they both great fighters. I think, honestly, if they fought right now, I'm going to be real. Frank Martin is one of the next best, true, but hasn't seen a guy like Keyshawn. Keyshawn, one of the next best guys, but hasn't seen a guy like Frank Martin. So what happens in these fights, in fights like this, when you match them up, when you match two guys up like this, either one of them gonna crash and burn, or they both gonna step up to the plate, and they gonna make they're gonna make for so much of a great fight that we're gonna possibly have to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Fights like this don't end well because it's two guys on top of their game. Right now, they on top of their game. For the things Frank Martin lacking, like I think Frank Martin got good experience, but Frank Martin in boxing, the only reason Keyshawn was able to catch up to Frank Martin, even though he got less fights, is because of the amateur pedigree, being an Olympian. That does mean something. You know what I mean? Being all around the world, fighting guys, fighting in the duels, shit like that, the qualifiers and all that type of shit, that builds a different type of confidence. So that's why Keyshawn talk like that. Frank Martin just not that kind of guy. He don't do a lot of talking. You know what I mean? He talk with his hands. Cool. But that don't mean it ain't gonna be a great fight if they ever fight. It'll be a crazy fight. But if they fought right now, I think Keyshawn would edge Frank Martin only because Keyshawn is used to those big moments. You know what I mean? He's used to those big moments. And when you get a guy in front of you, right, that's on top of his game just like you are, what happens is you start to look normal. You start to feel normal because you can't pull off all the little sneaky shit you've been doing to all these other guys. A lot of times with these fights, you know what I mean, the promotion company don't be saying nothing, and you know the networks don't be saying that when we watching them. But a lot of times these guys be taking these fights on short notice. These guys that be fighting these prospects and shit, a lot of times they be on short notice. You know what I'm saying? If they're not on short notice, the camp just wasn't, you know what I mean? It don't equal up to, because imagine if you in camp with Bud Crawford, you know what I mean, Spence, Shakur, guys like that, like you in camp, that's what your camp consists of. And then this guy coming from a little town somewhere we never heard of, you know what I mean, tough guy, good record, but you know what I mean, he's just not getting the quality of boxing that you getting. He not getting the quality of training that you getting. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a close fight. It's not gonna be, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be a Keyshawn versus Frank Martin. It's not gonna be like that. Somebody it's gonna be a good fight, but somebody gonna edge it, and you usually know who's gonna edge it. It's gonna be the A-side guy, which usually is a guy like Frank Martin or Keyshawn. But when you put Keyshawn, Frank Martin together, something, I ain't gonna say something bad gonna happen, but somebody gonna get broke up real bad because somebody's going to say to themselves, damn, this ain't what I'm used to. This ain't what I'm used to. I'm used to having my way with these guys. I'm used to doing what I want to these guys. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like I got somebody in here challenging every little move I make. You know what I'm saying? That becomes frustrating to a fighter. And when that's happening, you know what I mean? And in between that thought process of getting caught with shots and shit, it usually ends bad for a fighter, man. What's going on? I think it'll be a great fight though, but I'm gonna be honest, I have to pick Keyshawn to edge him. I'm like 60-40 Keyshawn. You know what I mean? Understand your view on Bud Crawford, but Spence has been tested against better competition. Bud fought nobody, and the big names he fought beat was already done. It was about a check. I mean, how can you really say that? Bud made a good point on $1 million worth of game when they brought up Spence beating Danny Garcia. He said, who did Danny Garcia beat at 147? That was some real shit. Some of them guys. And then listen, to say that Bud beat them guys after they was punched on already, that ain't fair, because you think Sean Porter the type of guy to get in the ring and let you punch on him for some money? Sean Porter never had that in his spirit, bro. I don't think Sean Porter ever go out like that. I don't think Sean Porter ever go out like that, bro. Let somebody beat him up for some money, bro. It ain't that hard out here. Frank don't have a couple years to wait. No, that's true. Frank don't have a couple years. Frank 28 years old, and he got to make it happen. You know what I mean? See, but that's the thing. Michelle Rivera, if you watch Michelle Rivera, his skills was very limited. You know what I'm saying? And what happens with guys, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Michelle Rivera is not like a Keyshawn Davis. Michelle Rivera is very limited, and when he wasn't able to do what he wanted to do, he mentally shut down. That's what happens. So when you get two good fighters like this put together, somebody gonna go through that mental breakdown the same way that Michelle Rivera did. But I don't think he'll do that to Keyshawn. No, I already know what you're gonna say, but Green Machine beat who? David Evanesian beat nobody, G. You can't do that. No, listen to what I'm saying. This is what we have to understand about boxing, right? We only know the guys they show us. We only know the guys they show us. At the end of the day, right? Fuck who they beat. Fuck on both sides. Fuck who they beat. This is a great fight. This is a great fucking fight for boxing. I'm glad this fight happening. I don't want I don't want to try to, oh, he fought this one, he fought that one. It don't matter. Because if you keep saying it, Kell Brook just got punched on by Triple G. He did. He did just get punched on by Triple G. And the next thing you know, you back in the ring with Earl Spence without even really 100% healing up. You know what I'm saying? That's not, like, come on. This is going to be a great fight. I don't want to talk about who they beat and stuff like that. We can, but, you know what I'm saying? I just want them to get in there and do their thing. No, but Sean Porter said out of his own mouth he didn't train like he was supposed for Bud. The fight he already had 1 foot. Listen, Sean Porter could have said that, but again, that could have also been an excuse. You know what I mean? That's trying to water down somebody's win. Because Sean Porter, ever since I've been hearing about Sean Porter, he been the dog since day one. Ever since I've been hearing about him. Since I was a young boy, hearing about him in the amateurs. He was always a dog. Always in the top 3. So I ain't buying that he ain't trained like he was supposed to. He ain't do it. I ain't buying that, bro. Sean was mentally not there. We all know it. He said it. But beat a lesser Porter. Facts. I mean, you call it what you want, man. We can have this argument back and forth, back and forth. At the end of the day, they fighting. This is what we wanted. Let's get it. Porter didn't fight or train like he did for Earl. EJ ruined them guys, and Porter was already mentally retired. And even said that that's why his dad threw in the towel. His dad threw in the towel because he watched his boy get sparked on. He never seen it happen like that before. But come on now, you know them dudes wasn't nobody. You can't call, but listen, you can't call somebody a nobody because you don't know them. You can't do that. Boxing, you gotta understand, bro. Boxing is full of shit, bro. You know how many guys you know that'll get their ass kicked by guys you don't know, guys you never heard of. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Keyshawn by decision. I think so. You think the doctor would have let Brook fight if he wasn't hurt? Of course, if he wasn't hurt. 2 athletic young black fighters gonna be. But Frank, a grown man with 8 ounces. Frank is a grown man. Keyshawn a grown man. They both 2 grown ass men. You know what I mean? 124, 128. Shit. Sound like they both grown to me. Let's get it. I think the fight with Michelle Rivera already lost before he got in the ring. Skill set was way different. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Michelle Rivera ain't understand it. And he ain't know what to do. Gee, you know he didn't. Everybody said that the winner out of this fight is who has the best camp and great sparring work. You even said his father out of that energy into show. Yeah, he was scared of Bud. Frank got to get the young out the way. Mickey Ward for a young Zab. I'm not watering down the win. I'm just saying facts. His dad even said it. He threw in the top. So if we could say if we could say Sean Porter wasn't healed yet, then we could say Kell Brook. I mean, if we could say Sean Porter didn't train like he was supposed to, then we could say Kell Brook was still injured. Because he was just in there with a middleweight, fucking with Triple G. Had to break the body back down to 147 pounds, then you fighting the Triple G of that weight class. Come on, bro. Come on, man. He just got his fucking brain rotated, and then you gonna go fight Earl Spence. Kell Brook for EJ 9 months after eye injury. Back fighting 9 months after his retina. We talking about when Kell Brook fought him, though. How did we know the eye was cool? Bud ain't like Floyd where he gets drawn into the other person's game. Bud will get pulled into Smith's game and lose because of that. I think Bud wins if he just boxes, but he won't. He ain't like that. G wasn't Porter. He kept trying to dab Crawford up after the round, so he wasn't all the way in it. Bro, that's because the respect they got for each other, bro. But I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't really care. I'm glad that they fighting. I'm glad they fight so we can settle all this smoke. I mean, so all this smoke will clear up. Is the fight official? We'll fight. I think the Ghost going to knock out Keyshawn. I'm trying to get back to that fight. That's the fight I was talking about. A lot of people kept asking me what I think about them two and me putting them in the ring. I think that would just be a great fight. I don't think Frank Martin will knock out Keyshawn. I don't think Keyshawn will knock out Frank Martin. I think it just would be a great fight. I mean, you're going to see great skills, but you're going to see great inside work. I mean, them trying to really rip each other up. Bud did the same thing. Spence beat him, then Bud beat him some more. Look how young Earl was when he fought Brook, though. Yeah, but come on, bro. When he start putting ages on wounded dogs, a wounded dog is a wounded dog. Anybody will take him. Anybody will take him out. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop acting crazy. That's like somebody in your neighborhood that can fight, but he just got shot 6 months ago and he walking funny. He ain't the same guy. Like, come on, he got shot in his hip or some shit. Now the hip all fucked up. Come on, man. This fight is going to be like Lamar Peterson fight. What's good, G? What's poppin'? Do you think Shakur Stevenson is the best at 135? I honestly think nobody beats him. He's special. I think Shakur is the sharpest at 135. I think he got the best skill set. I think Tank is the best at 135, even though Devin ain't got all the straps at 35. Devin, on paper, is the best. I ain't gonna lie. And he one of the best. But me, I think Tank is the best fighter at 135 only because the combination of skills, power, speed, all that shit. Yeah, you know Earl was just coming up, though. I'm just saying. He wasn't just coming up. And Earl was also, I don't know, man. Listen, great fight. Mike Buffer was popping. Ryan called out Rolly, too. Yeah, I hope they fight. How do you think a fight between Lil Russell and Keyshawn plays out? Now, that fight, I feel like it'll be a lot different. I would give that more of a 50-50 than I would Frank Martin and Keyshawn. Even though I think Frank Martin and Keyshawn is a 50-50, but I got to get an edge to Keyshawn. Keyshawn just got a whole different world of experience and confidence. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that level wouldn't bother him at all. You know what I mean? And he looked like he gonna really bring some heat. Frank Martin too. Frank Martin is sharp. You know what I mean? Very composed, this and that. But I feel like Frank Martin just ain't been in that one fight that really everybody looking in, you know what I mean? All eyes on Frank. I don't know. I don't think he been in a fight like that yet. Keyshawn, he be still in the spotlight a little bit because he talks so much. That's if Frank still make 135. Yeah, big 135. A couple weeks ago, I hope Frank won't be. Weight drain. Salute, Greg. Hats off to you, bro, Greg. Keyshawn and Kid Austin Schofield going at it now. It's personal. Even today, Floyd Schofield and his dad called Keyshawn scared. Well, who you got winning? Listen, Keyshawn will beat the shit out of Floyd Schofield. I'm telling y'all that right now. I'm telling you, that's not even no match, bro. I'm telling y'all. The people that Floyd Schofield be fighting, Keyshawn will wipe out 1 or 2 rounds. I'm promising you. Young boy will wipe them out in 1 or 2 rounds. Floyd Schofield be struggling with them dudes. That's how you can tell. Pay attention to the opponents. Frank seems like he has more skills than Keyshawn. I think it's going to be a technical fight. It should be good. Yeah, I think it'll be a great fight if they fight. I think Tank going to be standing there when the smoke clear. Real talk. Frank is electric, exciting boxer. Watch, he is. I agree. Tank power explosive boxing to me. I went to the Nest Live and told him he a rat and he gonna read my comment and ignore it. He said I had his whole live chat calling him a rat, ignoring his honor snatched. I went, that's crazy. Yeah. Keyshawn stack up against Haney. Keyshawn and Haney be a good joint, but I think Haney got him right now. Haney too experienced right now. You really think Keyshawn can deal with Frank Martin? I'm telling y'all, Keyshawn can deal with Frank Martin, bro. I'm telling y'all. He got a different type of experience. Frank Martin got more fights, professional fights, but Keyshawn being there fighting for a silver medal, bro, against one of the best in the world, bro, that puts your mental in a whole nother place, bro. I'm telling you. And young boy willing to bite down and really, you know what I'm saying, bust his gun if he got to. I'm telling y'all, great fight. Great fight, bro. I like Keyshawn over Frank Martin right now. That's if they was the fight right now. Bro, Keyshawn fighting dudes we know he's going to win. But they both are, though. Michelle, come on, y'all. Can y'all be for real? Michelle Rivera, like be for real. Y'all really think he was, like, one of the best guys? I think Keyshawn and Shakur will end up fighting one day. I know they homies. Yeah, I think they will one day, but it had to be years on down the line. Schofield's strong. I give you that. He's strong, like physically strong. Not like a power puncher. He's a physically strong kid. That's what I give him. Frank is more precise in my opinion. Frank is precise. He's very precise. I ain't taking nothing. I'm not. The thing is, I'm not taking nothing away from Frank Martin. I ain't taking nothing away from Frank Martin. I just think Keyshawn is too live for him. He ain't been in there with nobody like that. And to be even and to be equal. I mean, be equal. Keyshawn ain't seen nobody like Frank Martin. So now Rivera was nothing wild. I never said find me an interview that Greg Hackett saying that Michelle Rivera is one of the best fighters around. So find me one video. Find me one video where I'm saying that Michelle Rivera is one of the best fighters around. I never said that. There's no video of me ever saying that. There's no post of me ever saying that he one of the best fighters around. So don't get crazy with me. Don't start like, oh, he wasn't one of the best. No, he wasn't. He was a pretty good fighter, but he not one of the best 35s around. You kidding me? Come on. But he back. Bro, y'all gotta understand. Oh my God, man. How can I break? I'm getting frustrated, bro. How can I break this down to y'all? If I take a fighter, right? He's 5-0, he's 6-0, and I put him in there with guys that I know he's gonna get over on, and I build him up to 20-0. Y'all gonna think he a good fighter. Y'all gonna automatically think he a good fighter because he get on TV one night and he beat somebody. That don't make him a good fighter. That don't make him a really good fighter. That make him okay. Like, all right, he okay. I saw what he did, but it be the shit you don't know behind closed doors. Like how this fight even got put together, how long this guy had to actually train for him. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't be what y'all think, man. It don't be like that, bro. Why you think Ryan? If you don't believe me, why you think Ryan went out the way he did? Keep it real. Yeah, but think about it. 50-50 on a fight because he had more fights than Frank Martin. Nobody ever seen Frank Martin. Nobody never really seen Frank. I seen Frank Martin myself personally in 2000. I think it was 2018 in Indiana because I had a kid on the car, and Frank Martin wasn't even training with Derrick James at the time. So I actually got to see Frank Martin live, and I actually got to see him improve. I seen Frank Martin, so I knew who he was. But him and Michelle Rivera was looked at as a good fight because Michelle Rivera had more wins than he did. Both undefeated though. I never said, yo, he one of the best in the world. Fuck no. I never thought that. I never thought that about Michelle Rivera. The kid Ashton, I think I like some of the shit he do, but I think they running like some type of gimmick with him. I don't know why. But he can fight. He can fight. He just weird. He just got a weird style. He can fight though. Real shit, bro. I'm not trying to sway nobody's way of thinking or nothing like that. I'm just saying, bro, a lot of these guys, y'all gotta pay attention to how they get built, bro. You gotta pay attention to how they get built. A lot of these dudes don't be like that, bro. They ain't fight nobody like that. I'm trying to tell you. It be dudes that they ain't for the tough fight until they get to like 18-0, 16-0, shit like that. You be like, damn, he ain't been in there with nobody. Like, I mean, he been in there with some guys. Of course, you can't disrespect anybody. And I'm one that, you know what I mean? I was always on the B side. So I'm telling y'all right now, I used to love when them little motherfuckers disrespect me or try to play with me. Because then we gonna get in the ring. We gonna turn this whole shit around. So, yeah, I mean, I understand it, but everybody wasn't like me, bro. I've been in them locker rooms, bro. All right, I got a story. Every fight tough because it's a fight. But for real, you know who gonna win the fight. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. One time, the night I'm fighting Jared Hurd, right? It was Tank Davis' second pro fight, bro. He fought this little kid from like Michigan or something, like Ohio, Michigan, somewhere up there, right? I swear on my life. The kid was in the back, warming up, And he looked over and said to another guy, he said, yo, if I get knocked down, you think I should just stay down or should I get up and keep fighting? These are the type of guys these motherfuckers be fighting. Yo, when the young boy said that, I said, bro, get away from me, bro. What I'm saying is Keyshawn to have 8 fights and be fighting the same type of fighters that Frank Martin is fighting, that should let you know he on that level. He got 8, he got 8 fights. Frank Martin like 17-0, 18-0. He got 8 fights, bro. He fighting the same type of guys. Real shit. Frank ain't been fully, I ain't gonna say Frank fully been babysat. What I'm saying is he was groomed real well. Like, he was groomed real well. Like, you know what I mean? They made sure, like, all right, boom, good joint, good joint. All right, make sure, all right, let's make it guy a little tougher. All right, let's do the, all right, and that's cool. And that's how you build a fighter. And that's how you build a fighter. But no, and I'm cool. I'm cool with opinions. I'm just getting a little hype because I want people to really understand, bro. Like, when you get in there with a motherfucker that had time to train just like you, and he is just good as you, just as good as you gonna find out if you really can fight that night. Yeah, they both. All right, listen to what I'm trying to say, bro. Listen to what I'm trying to say. Frank Martin in the amateurs has been tested on a national level. Keyshawn in the amateurs has been tested on a international level, and he came out #2 in the world. That's a lot of experience, bro. How come, you know what's crazy? How come when Lomachenko came out the Olympics, everybody was so hype about him, but they hate Keyshawn? How come? How come? How come when Robisi came out, everybody was so hype about him because he beat Shakur, but then he lost his pro debut? How come? How come? Yeah, he lost, but it still made him #2. Silver. Come on. We gotta be, all I'm saying is, come on, man. When you fight international experience, bro, that's a different world of experience, bro. It's a different world of experience. I'm telling y'all. That's why all the Olympians get picked first. They the blue chips. That's why. Because you know he been around the world and you know he held his own. Frank Martin can fight, bro. I'm not saying Frank Martin can't fight. Listen to what I'm saying. Keyshawn is the real thing, though. Frank Martin is the real thing. But we gonna know who really the real thing if they fight. That's how you really can tell. Keyshawn has become the villain, G, with his talk. People want to see him lose. I understand that. But you gotta be real. Yeah, but Robisi, yeah, we like Robisi. But Robisi, after beating Shakur in the amateurs, everybody was hype about him. The motherfucker turned pro in Philadelphia on Broad Street. I was there that night at the Lear Court and lost. He lost. And he lost to a guy that had a losing record. He was supposed to beat him. They brought that guy in from Florida for him to beat him, and he lost to that guy. Come on, man. I think Lomo too much for Frank Martin right now. Y'all gotta understand the experience mean a lot, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, experience mean a lot, bro. Mentality is different. Other coaches, they may be fighting for something else. Yeah, they may be, but think about, that's what I'm, oh my God, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Think about Keyshawn fighting those guys, those other guys. That's why being Olympian is so important. And when you really fight and you medal, you get a medal, that means you really was fucking rumbling, bro. That's a different type of experience. The amateurs don't matter once you turn pro, but they do matter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different level of boxing. It's a different level of boxing. It just ain't 10 and 12 rounds, but it's a different level of boxing. So if they was the fight, I like both of the guys. I don't want nobody to think I don't like Frank Martin. I like Frank Martin. I like Keyshawn. I just think Keyshawn edging, bro. These dudes too emotional to speak about boxing with logic. It's not that. It's just I'm trying to answer 20 questions at one time, bro. It's not that. Come on, bro. That's what it is. I don't got my vape. That's exact. I'm glad you said that, bro. That's exactly what it is, bro. I don't got my vape. That's why I'm tweaking. That's why I'm tweaking, bro. I'm sorry. I'm on this joint snapping. That's why I'm on here tweaking, bro. I just feel like for how long I've been looking at boxing, I don't see Keyshawn being on Frank level, real talk. Not saying Keyshawn can't get in there, but I just don't see it. Yeah, but Carl Brown, what is it that you see? What is it that you see? And I know what you're looking for. I know what you're looking for. I can already say, I could probably say off top what you're looking for. Because everybody example of boxing is Mayweather. That's everybody example of boxing. That's what motherfuckers want to see from the rip. They want to see if a motherfucker fast on his feet. He got a little shoulder roll with him. He keep, you know what I mean? Then they want to see if he countering. That's all motherfuckers want to see. Keyshawn can rumble, bro. He gonna give you hell. I'm telling you. Frank Martin can rumble. He'll give you hell. I just think Keyshawn the edgy. No, the vape, man. The vape keep me cool, man. Vape ain't gonna kill me. Y'all niggas tripping. I think Richard Hitchison is a great boxer, bro. The rim shot. I feel like Abdullah Mason got more potential than Keyshawn low key. Abdullah Mason's still a baby, man. I like him though, but he's still a baby. What kind of look? I don't know because if you give him too light of a touch, they gonna say no, he ain't fight nobody. Then if you give him somebody too tough, oh, I told you. I don't know, but I don't know who would be too tough. Young boy can fight, bro. Keeping it real, young boy can fight. And Abdullah, the truth about Abdullah Mason can fight, right? But when you that young, you don't know how big that kid might get. He might fucking grow next year and be a 147 pounder, bro. That's why I don't get too hyped when they be too young. I don't get too fired up about them because I don't know. I'd like to see Xander Zayas or David Morrell one day. I don't think that fight ever happened. Sparring Shakur Wood getting ready. Frank too good for these youngins. Greg, how do you choose fights for Brill, and how is that different than how promoters pick fighters? All right, for one, because all right, so the fights that we pick, they get offered to us, so we just say yes. We don't. I don't. It's not on me to be like, oh, because I'm not paying money out of my pocket to be like, oh, we want an 0-5 guy. And if anybody asks you about me with Brill, I don't even like Brill fighting guys 0-3, 0-5. I don't like guys like that. I don't want no guy like that. Because you can't learn from a guy like that. You could get a win, but you can't learn from him. So to be honest, the only fight I really got to pick, Brill last fight, was Brill fight out of Brill fights, which is only 4 fights, was the last one versus a 2-1 guy that never been stopped, and Brill was the first one to stop him. That was the only fight that I ever got to pick. If I can pick, I'm picking guys that I know gonna make him fight. But yeah, they might not get over on him, but they had time to get ready. They had most likely the same amount of time we did to get ready. And because first of all, Brill not signed to nobody, so we not getting 2 months to get ready for these fights and shit like that. We won't be having that type of time. We be having 5 weeks. We be having 6 weeks maybe, shit like that. We don't be having 2-3 months to get ready and shit like that. But the guys, I just say yes or no. And I like guys that's gonna fight. I don't like guys that ain't gonna fight. I don't like that. I don't like that. My guy going in there. One time, bro got mad because we had to fight a kid that was like 0-3, short notice. And bro get in there, he hit him with a body shot. The ball dropped, fell, got back up. I mean, he swung on bro a couple times, but then bro hit him again, and he fell again. Bro was mad because how the ball went out. He wanted him to fight back. I wanted him to fight back. But the ball was on some bullshit. But we had to take the fight short notice because we had sold tickets and he had to fight. So no prep fight for Martin Greg. These dudes in the comments don't know. And Spencer and Haney fans hating on Key. Frank too good. Let's just throw Keyshawn with Pitbull. I think Keyshawn and Pitbull will be a rumble. Cold rumble. Did you hear the young boy Floyd and his pops talking about Keyshawn today? Floyd Schofield won't be able to do nothing with that ball. Definitely a fancy fight. What up, Greg? What's poppin', Mill City? Leasing for 41 in the amateurs. I love it. Straight range shoot like a shotgun. Boxing is bureaucratic. It's too bureaucratic. What's the word, beloved? My son Frank packing Keyshawn up. Can we get this fight for real though? I don't know. I hope the fight. Speed, quickness, footwork at a high level. That makes sense. The concept is to get better. You don't want, bro. I'm telling y'all, I don't like my fighters fighting guys that just can't fight. Like I'm not for that shit. I don't like that type shit. I like fights. I like my guys to fight. If my guy don't want to fight, then fuck it. And you don't want me to train him, cause I don't like training people that just want every fight to be easy. Cause that means you not a fighter for real. If you want to fight all easy fights, you really not a fighter. If you want your fights to be guys that they had to find off the street and shit like that, I don't want. I mean, I don't want nothing to do with you. Cause that mean for real, when the times get tough, you gonna fool. I don't got time for that, bro. Andy Cruz and Keyshawn rematch. I gotta see what Cruz look like in the pros. I ain't gonna say nothing yet, cause like I said, Robisi. Everybody was talking about Robisi, waiting on Robisi, and then Robisi went right out there first night and lost. Keep doing your thing, Greg. Love your boxing breakdowns, and I appreciate y'all. That's what it is, bro. I ain't got the vape, bro. I'm drawn. I'm sitting here tweaking, blood boiling and shit. Shakur want Ortiz, but not Frank Murray. You think Shakur would get upset at? No, I don't think none of them could beat Shakur, bro. None of the guys you name it. Frank and Ortiz, trust me, he tougher than what people think. Jermaine Ortiz can fight, bro. Jermaine Ortiz can fight. Philly tough, but Texas rough. I guess you ain't never been to Philly. Philly is hell. Appreciate that, Neil. Frank is the real deal. I think they both the real deal, but a fight like that, you would have to see them both in there with each other. Ortiz over Martin, bro. Ortiz been in there with better fighters, bro. Philly a little B-more. No, B-more our little cousin. Frank a monster. Frank can fight, bro. Only person that has a chance of beating Shakur is Tank. Ain't nobody beating that man. Shakur is like, you gotta understand, man. That level of composure, man. That's not normal, man. That's not normal. Only person that has a chance of beating Shakur is Tank. Ain't nobody beating him, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. That level of composure is like some other shit. Be more in Philly brothers then. Hey, we can say that. Want to see somebody from the zone at 135. Richard Hitchison, Devin Haney. I think that's a fucking jab fest. That'll be a great fight. Richard Hitchison and Devin Haney is a great fight. Tank can't fuck with Shakur. I don't know. That's a great fight, bro. I wouldn't even talk like that. That's a great fight. They all got special shit about them, bro. I mean, you tripping, Tank gonna kill Shakur. I'm just reading the comments, bro. Most accurate power puncher in boxing. What about Matias? Subriel Matias is a beast. Dev or Regis breakdown. Dev and Regis, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. I like Regis. I love Regis. I love Devin Haney. I think, honestly, I've noticed something in Regis. And y'all can tell me if I'm tripping. Go watch him fight. To me, it looked like he get tired after the 7th round. He be tired for a couple rounds. I think if that happened in the ring with Devin Haney, I think Devin Haney win. I think Devin Haney will pull off on Regis. I ain't gonna lie. It's something about Regis. I be watching him. He get tired like around the 7th, 8th round, bro. Hitchens versus Love. We need a breakdown, Jay. I got that coming. You getting ideas for that merch, Jay? I already got some merch. We working on our 4th shirts now. The Golden Chin Jones, they on the way. Blue joints. Did you see Kid Austin interview him and his dad was talking crazy about Keyshawn? Who you think will win? Keyshawn will beat the shit out of the kid. No bullshit. Tank can't have. Who? What? Who y'all got? Hitchens versus Love. I got Hitchens. Rolly versus Broner. Who you got, Jay? Rolly and Broner. Broner better win that fight. We haven't seen Shakur and Terrible yet. What? Dab got that. Rolly versus Regis. What you think? Rolly and Regis. I think Regis too sharp for Rolly. Tank ain't strong enough to hurt him. Regis not good enough moving his feet. He be trying to fight in the pocket. I don't think Handy gonna let that happen. Dab all day. Regis stay getting gassed out. Why you got Rolly versus Ryan? Who you got, Rolly versus Ryan? I think Ryan will beat Rolly. You have a great conversation. Try with your own show. Interview the others more often. Coach Greg keep coming with that great content. Use the truth, but I still think Frank is a wild card that could take over the division. No, ain't nothing wrong with thinking it, though. I'm not saying Frank Martin is a solid fighter. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Solid fighter. But experience and moments have a lot to do with this shit. More than you think. That's all I'm saying. Southside Chicago, we rocking with you, bro. I fucks with Southside, man. What's going on? New York and Philly got the same lingo. No, New York shit way different. Y'all know that, man. New York different. What's good, Beans? Checking in. What's going on? Okay, you see being undisputed at 140. Undisputed? I don't know, man. Under 140 is a big old gun show, man. Come on, man. It's going to be bullets everywhere, man. Coach Calvin and Bullet about to fight in a few months. That should be funny. Tell us a little bit about your coaching style. I don't have no style. I go with the fighter bring to the table. And whatever need to be fixed, I try my best to fix it. Whatever need to be added on, I try my best to add it on. Whatever need to be taken out, I try my best to take it out. And I try my best to motivate and push and, you know what I mean? I like, you know what I mean? I like boxing and I like fighting. I like that inside shit and the outside shit. Haven't seen Shakur in trouble yet. If Tank hit him with some he haven't felt before, it could get bad. Hawkins versus Ward at middleweight. I think Andre Ward's too big for Bernard. Greg, you think Andy Cruz can beat Shakur Stevenson like he did Keyshawn Davis in the Olympics 4 times? Your opinion. In fact, Regis, you slow down of stamina. Late rounds. I don't think I gotta see Andy Cruz. I gotta see Andy Cruz as a pro. So Lomo over Martin. Yeah, Lomachenko to me over Frank Martin right now. Yeah, we talking about right now. Who you think Caleb playing fighting? He posted he got another big fight. I'm guessing Charlo or Boo. Maybe. Olympus is way different than the pros, bro. Cruz is not beating Shakur. Once I seen that street fight, from now on. What you think about Antoine Russell at 1-4? I like Antoine Russell. When you going to Kensington? I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn, the same hometown. Mike Tyson, Jacob, Stevens, Briggs. Shout out to Brownsville, man. Coach Kenny said Shakur a fly swatter because he only got 10 KOs. Nothing but respect, Coach J. Salute, Jays. Appreciate y'all. Bell starts to spread out. 140, yeah, 140 is popping, bro. G was popping. What's going on? I saw that right, old boy. I was an instant subscriber. Why Kel and Thurman never happened? Who knows, bro? Boxing. That's what I be saying, bro. Y'all gotta watch boxing. They be playing with these niggas, bro. Y'all gotta stop thinking that the fighters got all this control. It's not true, bro. It's a lot of buttons being pushed, a lot of batteries being put in and removed and shit like that. Y'all gotta pay attention. Gee, what you think about AB versus Cobb? That's a good fight. Just for entertainment. That's actually a good fight. Greg could be from Brownsville. I got some homies up there, man. Charlie got no power to pack plant late. Yeah. Rasheem Jefferson still boxing here. He from Philly. Yeah. Boxing equal politics, boxing promoters on record deal. Real shit. Facts. Beans from Brooklyn. Y'all funny as shit. Hey yo, man, I'm ready to get out of here, man. I'm ready, you know. If you understand it, you know. Where the fuck? I got this joint from a street fight crazy back in the day. Scar. I got this joint from a street fight. I never been cut in the ring on some boxing shit. All my scars come from street fights. Hit the like button, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm sorry about this joint, man. I ain't really get to drop my jewels all the way because I was half-ass frustrated. Sitting next to Tim Bradley. Yeah, I'll do it. Definitely a street Olympian. You already know. I was half-ass frustrated doing this joint, though. I peep I ain't had my vape. That's why I need my vape, but I get too fired up. I mean, but next time I have my vape, I'll be more ready. Mask on, what up? Kimbo Slice. Hey, y'all niggas crazy. I gotta get ready for tomorrow, though, man. I appreciate y'all. I really do, man. Thanks for tapping in, man. Thanks for all the questions. Thanks for all the shit talk. I mean, thanks for all the opinions. I appreciate y'all, bro. We wouldn't be able to keep this shit rolling if it weren't for y'all. Some real shit. Coach, I have an assignment to complete for the team. As always, appreciate y'all, man. It's all love. Thank y'all, man. Get with me. Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram. Greg Hackett 215 on Twitter. Greg Hackett on Facebook. Get with me. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Thank you. I'm going to try to start getting on a little earlier so I don't got to be up so late. But, I mean, I had to jump on at 10. Get with me, though. Thank you.